Hello gamers, welcome to MystaGaming. My name is Mista and today we're gonna review Death Stranding. This is one of my first reviews in the channel, so bear with me please. So let's do this. After 3 years of teasing and posts and tweets of Hideo Kojima, now finally we got the game. It's out, we played it, we finished it, and it's time to share my thoughts with you. Before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Like the video if you like it and comment below what do you think about the game. Thank you so much for supporting me, guys. You play as Sam Porter Bridges, played by Norman Reedus, and your mission is to reconnect America. It's a different game to the traditional game as you would expect. It's more complicated, it's different, it's fresh. It's a game about humanity, hope, connecting with others, helping each other, and it's a game about society and with many social messages in them, many Easter eggs. It's a Hideo Kojima game after all, like all his games, and it's something, let's say, fresh, I would say. And let's break it up to gameplay and story. The gameplay, in my opinion, is phenomenal. Let me explain why. It may seem like slow. You have like on paper, let's imagine that you are a courier and you have to bring a package from point A to point B, right? Which sounds like boring, but somehow like the world, the gameplay, the mechanics make this so enjoyable. It's more not so fast paced, but it's more relaxing and you feel the vibes, you know, the terrain, the landscapes, the walks you do to deliver the package are amazing. People say like until chapter 3 the game does not pick up and it's very slow and etc. But it's the learning curve, so you have to spend some hours to learn the mechanics because the game has a shitload of mechanics. It's crazy. You have so much stuff to do, like inventory management and how the mechanics work, how each construction work, each equipment, and it's normal for a game of that scale to take some time to explain how things work so you can enjoy your let's say your journey in this game. Let me explain how I see the gameplay. It's phenomenal because you have to consider the route you will take to deliver the package your destination. You have to consider how you will arrange your cargo. You have to consider what equipment you will need. You have to predict what equipment you will need. You have to, there are also weather reports, so you can see where timefall will be like predicted in which area, so you can plan accordingly. You can use vehicles, but I don't suggest that. It's hard to in a like rocky terrain or in the mountains you cannot use them, so you have to do it a different way. But once you are further in the game and you have unlocked all the equipment, every single piece of equipment helps you to carry more stuff, to get faster to your destination. For example, late in the game you will get the zipline. You know, it's not a spoiler, it's just an equipment you will get early in the game. So when you go to deliver a package and you reconnect this area to the chiral network, then you can build stuff in this area, you know that. But if you plan accordingly and use ziplines, for example, I did that. I built a zipline network in the mountains, so when I got from some place to deliver something through the rocks and BTs and everything. I built on my way there and my way back zip lines, and then on next missions I just zipped through them, and I got faster to the place I need to go, because you don't have to really walk twice a road or a route, because you have to use your equipment, your mechanics of the games, so you save time and you save equipment, and you do not damage your equipment until you deliver it. So you have to use everything. If you walk from A to B 1 time, 2 times, 15 times, 100 times, no matter how much beautiful the terrain is, or the landscape, or the music, or whatever, and there's nothing else, then you will get bored, of course. But use the mechanics that the game gives you, and you will see how much better it is. About the clunky controls, people claim, no, they're not clunky, guys. I disagree. It's hard to carry like a shitload of stuff on your back and keep the balance, so you have to keep it yourself. It's hard, yes, but it's not clunky. And when you go through a terrain with rocks and you step over a rock, of course you will fall down or lose your balance. It's a like realism, right? So why is it clunky? It's not. You have to learn how to play the game, how to balance yourself, on how to manage your packages in your body, in your bag, or whatever. So I totally disagree that the game is clunky. No, it's not. It's just hard, like, you know, to control the balance and how to, what route to take and to arrive to your destination. Another part is the battle, like the gunfight, let's say. You have some guns, of course, some non-lethal, some lethal, and you will see that, but you see that this it's not the main focus of the game, but still it's fun, like on some boss fights and stuff like that. So you will see that it's not that terrible as people wanna see it. So it's like you have a perfect game. It's okay, nothing is perfect, we know that, but you have like an amazing game, a flawless game, and you just trying to find things that are not good. Yeah, battle and gunfight, it's not the best, but it's smooth at least, and it's not broken, it works. And also the game encourages you not to fight, not to kill, of course, because I'm not gonna spoil it, but you will see what happens if you do. So I almost didn't fight the whole game. I always avoided BTs, I always avoided mules, I always sneak through them and just like knock them out, and I had so much fun with that. And the BTs, when you go to the area, it makes you so anxious and you just want to sneak through them. And the boss fights, they were like cinematic, amazing, so you will experience something very big, let's say, like very cinematic, so not much to say about battle, but about combat system, but it is acceptable, I would say. Now let's talk about one of my favorite parts of the system, of the gameplay, let's say, is the online feature-ish of the game, which is genius. You are connected with all the players, if they like choose to be online, all the players in the world, and what it does is you never see any soul, but with the touchpad you can shout, and if other players can hear you sometimes, can you shout back, so you can hear like shouts, like it's like a multiverse, let's say, and they somehow connected. For example, you build a structure, let's say a zip line or a road or a bridge, other people's in other people's maps, in other people's games, once they connect to the chiral network, they can see all the structures other players build. So, for example, when I started, I built a road, and after like some hours of playing, I just was like, I arrived to the other end of the map, and I saw that the road was almost, the whole map was built with a road which other players contributed to and built, and zip lines and bridges, and wherever you build, other players can like it. There are no dislikes in the game, they like it, and you get the likes. Like it's like the currency in the game, so you get paid with likes on your deliveries and your structures, or if you pick up like lost cargo and stuff. But how amazing is that everybody is helping each other in this game. You see so many people building stuff together and making the game easier to navigate through the map. It's amazing. It's an amazing idea. It's an amazing concept. I love that, and I enjoyed it so much. If you see any structure of mine, please give a like and use it. It's awesome. Use my zipline script. So, and you see also like some details, like you can see footsteps of other players. So when you're like lost in any, let's say, mountain or anywhere, you can follow the footsteps and you will find your way, or a way. There's no one way to do stuff there. Kojima-san said in an interview that you are connected with the players, but you do not see them. It's like an example in real life. When you play games in your room, you're alone, but you know that somewhere out there is someone just like you playing alone in a room. So somehow we are all connected. And the last aspect of the gameplay, and also of the story, I would say, because it is part of the story, is the terrain, the landscape, the world itself. It's like you have like an enemy, like it's a big boss fight of the game. You have to fight through the terrain, through rocks, through snow, through rivers and BT areas and gas areas and cities, and so much stuff, so much character in this world, you know. So it feels like the world is like another character in the game and in the story. All the beautiful landscapes and combined with the music, and then the rough stuff when you climb the mountain to try to deliver your cargo, and the weather, it just feels right, feels immersive, let's say. That brings us to the story part of the game. As you can see by yourself, no one has any complaints about the story, because the story is amazing. It's like a high budget, like Oscar worthy Hollywood movie. It's like sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, like real big time Hollywood movie. And you see the stars who play in the game are like on the same level, so you can get the vibes of a Hollywood production. Now let's talk about the cast of the game. You know, big names like Matt Mikkelsen, who played Cliff. I'm not gonna spoil what and how, but he is phenomenal. Oh my god, he played the role like amazingly well. Of course, Norman Reedus playing Sam, he was great, like a great choice for the role. Then we had Guillermo del Toro, you know him, the director. I liked his character, he was great. Of course, our beloved Troy Baker, who played Higgs. I liked how they kept his appearance like Troy Baker in real life is. Like he looks like him actually, so I like that like touch in the game. and I like this character. He was good. And then we have Margaret Qualley playing Mama. She was great. I liked her very much. She played the role very good. And my personal favorite was Lea Seydoux, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. If not, sorry for that. She played Fragile. OMG, I liked her character the most. She was amazing for my opinion. And yeah, she did a great job. Fragile is an awesome character, and I really see the cosplays. It's just great. So the conclusion: do I recommend this game? With all my confidence, I would say yes. Get it. I know I don't have anything bad to say about this game. It's subjective, but those are my own thoughts. I thought this game is flawless, so I am just bringing you my thoughts. And whatever kind of gamer you are, or whatever kind of games you like, you have to experience this game. You will maybe not like the gameplay, you maybe not like something else, but you will get something out of it. It will be worth it. Get it on sale if you're not crazy about the gameplay, or just get it though. Every gamer should experience this game. This is my opinion. I know many people will disagree, but I think it's a phenomenal game, very misunderstood by many people, and it is just a masterpiece. It can be the game of the generation too, that good. And I got into the game with open mind, and the game over delivered in my opinion. So yes, I highly recommend it to you. Get the game. Amazing gameplay in my opinion, of course. The story is flawless. It's amazing, and the cast is great. You already know that. So that was it. What do you think about Death Stranding? Let's talk in the comments below. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos, and like this video if you liked it, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Game on.